But fortunately, here's the thing. Those storms that we see tomorrow, they're not going to be really even close to what we saw Thursday. We're already starting to see some showers move in from the southwest, especially up to the north of Birmingham, up towards Winston County. Some light rain to moderate rain popping up right along 278 between Addison and Coleman, and a little bit more light rain up towards Smith Lake as well. Farther down to the south, another little tiny shower here along that Jefferson-Blount County line, moving up to the northeast. Hayden, have to get some light rain here in the next couple of minutes. A lot of the heavier showers, though, much further down to the southwest, near places like Gulfport, Mobile. A lot of thunderstorms happening here because we have a warm front that's gradually lifting up to the northeast. So that means we are going to see some storms tonight, but they're probably not going to be all that severe. Those dew points, though, farther south, upper 60s, lower 70s. So once that warm, moist air gets here tomorrow, that should fuel that small risk for severe storms. For tonight, it's mostly going to be off to the west of us in North Mississippi. You see how that marginal risk includes some of our northwestern counties. You're probably going to get some heavy rain, and it may wake you up a little bit, but I'm not too concerned about what we'll see tonight. Tomorrow, that changes a little bit, mostly down to the southeast of Birmingham. That's where that slight risk, 2 out of 5 is for places like Sylacauga, Talladega, Anniston. As you move up to the northwest, the threat's not as high. And for tomorrow, I'm not too concerned about tornadoes really at all. It's mostly just going to be from high winds, straight line winds that could be the biggest problem we run into. So a medium threat for that and a low threat for all other modes of severe weather. So let's take you through that future cast. For the rest of the evening tonight, most of that rain will be focused across West Alabama. Could turn a little bit heavy by around midnight near places like Hamilton, Jasper, and Coleman. And then as you head into tomorrow morning, it's going to be kind of quiet. We'll see a little bit of a lull in that rainfall. Then it will start to pick back up again later in the morning by around 10 a.m., moving near places like Pickensville, Aliceville, Tuscaloosa, moving up to the northeast by around lunchtime into the Birmingham metro. We'll get some heavy rain, some thunder and lightning. I don't really think it'll be turning too severe until we get later into the afternoon. Here's 2 p.m. Once it moves through places like Talladega, Clanton, Alex City, you see how it kind of picks up some steam here as those brighter colors show up. So mainly in the afternoon, down to the southeast is where we'll kind of have our guard up for those straight line winds to pop up. But into the evening, the cold air really comes in, and the rain pretty much ends by the time we get to around 10 o'clock in the evening and pushes over into Georgia. And it is definitely going to get colder back behind these storms. Check out these lows, 36 by Thursday and down below freezing, in fact, for Friday. So before Friday, bring those plants back inside. It's not quite fully spring just yet. I mean, technically it is, but meteorologically speaking, it can change back and forth really fast, obviously. That's why we're here giving you the forecast. So here's the full 7-day forecast. Over the weekend, seeing a little bit of improvements here. We're back up to 67 by Saturday. Easter looks really nice, a lot of sunshine, highs back up into those lower 70s. Obviously, we're weather aware tomorrow, but once again, I don't really think it'll be quite what we saw last week. So if you haven't done so already, download the free CBS 42 News app. Left-hand side of your screen, scan your phone with that QR code. That'll pull up the App Store or Android right away. And be sure to remember to turn on weather alerts. You'll get the latest watches and warnings as soon as they're issued right there on the CBS 42 News app.